getting into a good alignment and returning to it. In the Air Force, pilots practice getting into an out of balance situation and restoring the balance. So that is exactly what we're going to do now. We start by simply standing up and slowly moving from the hips, moving the weight to the sides of the feet. We have the front, inner side, the heel, and the outer side. I'm going to do it on both hands. Breathe. Try to move with the least amount of tension. In this part, just move the hips and the head stays in place, and the legs, of course, stay in place. So we do it in larger circles, and you see that the arms and the shoulders come to compensate for the weight. It's creating a balance, but an out-of-way balance. So if my behind comes out, you can see that the shoulders come up and there is a balance of tensions or weights. So this is a balance of weight. As if everyone knows this part. This is just an exaggerated reaction. So let's turn that into an action instead of a reaction. And on the side. And let's do the same thing on one leg. Most of the time when we are walking, we are on one leg, so we should be able to balance and get out of balance on one leg again. So you can see that the leg is a counterweight. The other direction. Now, it's very easy to exaggerate your reaction out of fear. So, in order to release that fear, we're going to actually make ourselves fall. So I'm going to do something not so wise, like tense up and simply regain my balance or regain my walk. So I'll do that a few times, slowly. And you have to notice that your hips can move independently. So if I'm moving this way, the hip can break. If I'm moving this way, the hip again can break. So you don't have to use movement and create a whole great motion. You can usually fix it or align yourself with very, very small movement. You just have to realize that you have both hips that can move independently of each other. So again, on the sides of the feet, as we're making ourselves unbalanced and perhaps even faster. So now, this may look silly, but you can see by your actions, the way that your body balances and stuff, can also give you a way to use it as a technique. Hold this, please. If a stick comes at you or something comes at you and you're out of balance, you can use that as a way to move. Or if you are being pushed or pulled, you can use the same thing to react. Slap, or to the side, you can lift your arm or leg, kick, strike, move with your body. Just realize that. Simple. Now we're going to use some waves, small waves. First, from the hip like this. Again, started with the breath, side, and on one leg, side. I'm just doing it very fast, and now we're going to lower ourselves. First, we just place our hands on our knees and move the hip. You can see that the body follows if you relax. Now, I'm not using force, I'm using my structure to support myself. So here, it. And then when you're feeling comfortable and you can breathe lightly and your neck is relaxed, you're not trying to look up and creating a tension here, then you move. I'll show you from the side first. And from the front. It's pretty much like a pendulum, like a wave. Now, when we're doing this, we are creating a wave in the body. So again, if you need to react to something, the body moves first and the arm is relaxed. So again, if I am not possible, I can relax the body and not hurt myself. So I've done this. Now I want to align myself in a way that is without too much tension. So from the side, I'm going to swing up and relax. So I fall back down and do this all coming from the hips and the legs. Again, notice that you have two hips, so you have to control the amount of tension and tilt. That's all. The upper body is completely relaxed. Try to balance yourself in different spots. For example, I'll show some side. And so you create the tension from the hip, and then you disalign it, and you see how you can come back from this. This is very relaxing, and it brings you to a way where your posture will be completely relaxed. Because from here, I just move my hips a little bit, get out of balance, and return to it. You can also use this to practice your rolling. So if I'm here and I've lost my balance, someone hit me, I simply relax, and you can see here that the hips are moving without much flaring. Again, if I simply reach something here, relax one hip first, so you create a wave that is on soft movement. From here, or backwards, you either fix with one hip and then the whole body follows and aligns through it, or here, like so. Or if you can't do it, you can simply look and the eyes make the whole body follow it. Like so. Simply relax. Very simple. Now, after you've done this, remember that the hands should be relaxed but not extended, so the blood will not press into the fingers and feel numb. And also, change the variation of freedom that you have. For this, you use the stick, like Vladimir showed in the last video. So from here. Relax so you can fall and not hurt yourself. See, you put yourself on the soft tissue. You can help yourself up with the stick or put it here. And this forces the back. And it forces more awareness into the back. Here. And so on. Now, you're only limited but by what you feel is possible, so play with it. And remember, if you fall in your practice, you will be able to control it afterwards. So you move your body, you go to a position where you're not comfortable, and from here, simply align. From here, simply relax. It's either a balance of weight or legs up or here, move your leg up, easy to come back to, or it's a balance of tension. From here, this is pushed forward, I relax it, I can come back. Thank you, and I hope you use it to give you good health. Systema Israel.